One of the key things to whānau ōta navigation for me is meeting people where they are, having the skills and the abilities to engage in such a way that says, I care about you.
So my role as a navigator is looking after Māori in the community with disability under the kaupapa of Hei Whakapiki Māori. Our main focus is looking after Māori in our community being Māori first, so not defining them by their disability, but empowering them to be Māori in who they are.
Today we're here running a wānanga called Takure Ōrahiri, where we train people in kaitiakitanga. People might know that as professional supervision. We go around and we run wānanga with people who are specifically practitioners. We want to really kind of work with people that are working with our people out on the ground.
So being in the whānau ōta space and learning about that and mātauranga Māori, it's just being able to put names to the things that I do or value, and just understanding how that's a way of life, but it's also an approach that you can use to help people and support whānau.
I focus more on whānau with tamariki or pipi, trying to get them to connect, making sure that they utilise the services that are available. Too many whānau are really whakamā to even go and look into these services and find pathways to help them build their future. So yeah, just opening up those mindsets, I guess, so that the pathways can be opened up.
So the reason I come into whānau ōta was I went to Teachers College and realised really quickly that it didn't sit well with me to turn all of these beautiful children into little square boxes.
One of the challenges that we've had is getting whānau and NGOs and even the police, to, those sort of agencies, to understand what a whānau ōta navigator does. It's about, as a navigator, it's being able to say, taiho, that's not what we do, this is what we do. So having the kōrero to articulate what we actually do, what results we're trying to get, and it's all about connecting and bringing parties, whānau, hapuiwi together in order to create a really nice outcome.
Many of them come from lived experience, so they're better equipped to deal with the issues that our whānau deal with on a daily basis.
What makes my work different to mainstream social supports is that I don't provide a particular service. Our scope is so big, it's so broad, that it looks into whānau and it allows them to say, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, how can you support me?
Our approach is Māori, so I think that's what makes navigation unique. Connecting with people in key spaces to help whānau take a vocational pathway, to also discover tikanga, to discover te reo and to discover whakapapa.
She's really helped me discover my Māori side, the Māoridom that was always inside of me but never really had an avenue before. It's really helped me gain confidence in who I am.
In whānau ōta, we're looking at the positive things, the things that they've got to contribute, and using the things that make them feel good and that they're good at to help them shift from one space to the next.
Aspirations for the whānau ōta navigators, for the Nav Nation, is to be able to work themselves out of a job, to heal themselves as well as their families that they're touching, creating a future that they're all only working in aspirational space. They're not working in a chaotic crisis space, that whānau are in a space that they're standing up and they're owning their destiny.